This is Jim Emter, Van Ahn & Company, Alexandria, Minnesota, with their closing grain and livestock comments for September 24th, 2015. Dees corn today down 1 3/4, 381.5 on the settle. November soybeans up 4 1/4, 868 on the settle. October meal down 0.70, 302.40. On the wheat market today, December Chicago down 10 1/4, 497 1/4. December Minneapolis wheat down 13 1/4, 514 even. And December Kansas City wheat down 11 3/4, 490 even. Look at the scope of the marketplace today. When you look at the corn market, more of a choppy tone, two-side action for much of the day. Just not a lot to grab onto. Exports really weren't all that impressive. They were dismal for wheat, and that's what allowed the wheat market to settle off some. But the big story today was kind of watch, wait, and see on this trade delegation that was in Iowa, Nebraska here today, and to see what they decided on for Chinese shipments. So China was down in Iowa here today. They announced a 13.8 million ton tender over the course of the year. That's a big amount. We have to try to digest what that all means and what we've got working ahead. But China made a pretty big commitment there, and we'll see what that all means here in the weeks and days to come. But that got the bean market lifted up here to some degree. Looking at the wheat in general, Ukraine's dealing with some dryness right now. We're going to need to watch that trend. But like I said, the forecast really didn't change much, but it seemed like the wheat market was a little bit overbought here and settled back to some degree here. We got a stocks report next week, and that's going to be a big focus, especially for the wheat market. Feeder cattle on the day currently trading up 70 cents, 183.07.5. October live cattle are down a buck. 132.12.5, and October hogs up 82.5, 71.37.5. Those are not the closes. Those are actual trade rate now. Feeder cattle, live cattle came soaring higher at about the 120 time frame and have found themselves trading now positive after trading as much as $3 to $4 for much of the day. So we'll see how we transact and how we handle that tomorrow. I don't want to make too many statements, but a very nervous reaction around the market today. A lot of traders on edge, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Cutout still weak, heavyweight cattle still around, so I don't think we're out of the woods quite yet, but at least a recovery today was very important. Hog market holding premium, trading on the upper end of range. Can be tough to break out in our opinion for hogs right now. We'll see if we can progress ahead in the months of January, February, but for right now, tough to really extend. This has been Jim Emter, Van Ahn & Company, Alexandria, Minnesota. Trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and is not suitable for all producers. Past performance is not indicative of future results.